See how easy that is?
Everything's easy if we want to make it easy, isn't it?
Everything.
Or we can make things really difficult for ourselves if we choose to.
Well, I do. I think sometimes I slip into that.
Yeah?
I do. I don't know what it is. It's like maybe in my younger years, I saw people finding fault with people and finding fault with things all the time, and I slip into it and I catch myself. I go, wait a minute, this is really negative. And then I start getting more negative to me. And I go,
Right.
yeah, every time I create more negative
Yeah.
about other things and situations, I see and feel more coming at me, not necessarily about me.
Ah,
It's like if I start complaining,
yeah.
then I start hearing people complain. I'm
Yeah.
going,
And then
what am I, a magnet?
but it is, that's true. Now, there's a book called, what's it called now? I can't remember it. But I can remember her name is Pam Grout, and she's written a very short book. But it was about, one of the things she talked about was that if you think about green cars and you're driving on the road, all you'll see is green cars. And I think it is something that we put into our brain. If we see negative and we're in that frame of mind, then we're continuously negative.
That's
And
right.
we believe that the world is only negative.
That's right. That's right. And then everybody is the same and everybody's in the same boat. And it's like, no, there's a lot of really positive things out there. And I need to change my attitude. And that is so, I have those little awakenings all the time.
Right.
Sorry about that. That was my alarm. I have a bunch of alarms on my phone. And no matter what I do, I can put it on silent and it still interrupts me. My phone has its own, my phone has it. See, now I'm going to tell you how bad my phone is. No, it's good. I like my phone. I have a good phone. But it is easy to go into it. Say hi to my phone.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
That's my screensaver.
Yeah.
It has Barclays message on the front of it, but it also has my artwork as my screensaver.
Yeah, I can see that because you've got beautiful artwork behind you. So
Thank you.
colourful.
I love the contrast between us. It's just fantastic. If I look at you and where you're sitting, you've got a beautiful cream colored sofa with a fantastic little blanket. It's beautiful blanket draped over the back. You've got one color top, which is gorgeous turquoise with matching turquoise necklace and a blank white wall. And it's just starkly you. It's so beautiful. And then you look at me and you go, complete confusion. Look at his shirt matches the artwork on the back of the wall, which is like all over the place. There's little glass bottles behind me. It's like just the opposite. And I'm going, this is cool. I really like it.
It is cool. Yeah.
It's really
It's
cool.
different, but it's good.
It's really good. But that's life, isn't it?
It is life. We're all different. And I guess it's about people comparing, isn't it? Well, how can we compare? What do you think about it? About comparing?
Oh,
Because you just compared us then. What do you think about it?
used to do it when I was young.
Right?
When I was young, what I mean by young is I mean teenage years into my 20s and 30s, maybe. Keeping up with the Joneses was the phrase.
Yeah.
Somehow the Joneses had everything and I didn't have enough of it. So we had to keep up with them. Like my car had to be the good car and it had to be the better car. And you could see their car was nicer than yours. So then you had to figure out, how can I get a better car? And,
Right.
it's like, what a horrible way to live your life. That's how I felt. I was always under the pressure and stress that I was creating inside my body about what other people had and did.
Mm.
And then they justify that by calling it competition, and it's healthy. And I'm going, wait a minute. That doesn't feel very healthy for me to compare myself to another human being. And I don't want to compete with them.
Mm.
So I stopped. I stopped when I entered my 40s, 50s, and 60s. I just say everybody's different and that's okay. Like you said.
Yeah. So do you think comparing creates problems for people?
Oh, yes, big time. Absolutely. I think it has a lot to do with greed and it has a lot to do with hate. I think it has a lot to do with fostering those horrible negative emotions in people.
Mm.
I think people can be angry. They can get angry about certain situations around them. I think it can kick off negative attitudes and behavior.
Yeah.
It's horrible. It's horrible. I purposely go and I do social experiments all the time about my looks. Look at me, you know.
Yes.
You know, I dress up like the homeless dudes with the rough looking shirts and slacks and go out and pick up litter on the streets. And you wouldn't believe the kind of, and those people are looking at me as something really weird and different, like the weirdo picking up rubbish out there, you know, which I think is pretty common. They're comparing themselves to me, or they compare themselves to another older guy. And I see it all the time. It's just really horrible.
It is horrible. I agree. I think people can be really unkind, but I also think that when people are, it's the effect it has on others in some ways. Some get angry, as you said, but I think sometimes it creates feelings of lack of self-esteem, not feeling good enough. That sense, there is a sense of envy, but then they try so hard to be what they think others want them to be. And I think there's something, I think there's something really negative in that respect. I mean, the anger can create where people get angry and maybe they'll do something very unkind to somebody. But what about the opposite, where somebody just lacks self-esteem or feels that they just aren't worthy? And it's worse when you see on social media, those people that feel they have to show their life, their perfect life on social media. Why? Why have you got to show that you've got the most amazing house and the most amazing garden or the most amazing husband or wife or whatever? What's that about? Because, okay, it's nice to have nice things if that's what ticks your box. Why do you have to show off about it? Why have you got to put it on there? What are your thoughts on that one?
Well, that's absolutely right on the money again. I just joined 2 more social media network platforms. I don't know if you've heard of them. One's called TikTok.
All right. Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah. It's where you do a 15-second or a 60-second video.
Okay.
And boy, it's gone through the roof with popularity. And on these little videos, it shows entire families doing dance routines. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Well, yeah, it brings the family together a little bit, and that's a positive, but I'm going, who cares? I mean, it's like, but people are watching them by the millions. And I'm going, what is going on? People have to show what they're having for dinner. That's like one of the most popular things on the planet is what people are eating. And I'm going, wow, that wasn't very popular back when I was a kid. We didn't care. We didn't care what you were eating. We just ate, and we ate quick so we could go out and play.
Yeah.
We did. We didn't sit at a computer and do dance routines. You know, it's like, wow. And you're in front of your iPhone. But, and then I joined another one. It's called, here, let me look at it quick and tell you what it is because I can't remember them now. Hold on. It was Imgur. Imgur, Imgur.
Imgur, not heard of that one at
Yeah,
all.
well, you gotta look them both up. There's one called TikTok and one called Imgur. And they're both about short videos from people all over the world, and they've gone through the roof with popularity, and you've got to go in and do the research on them both because they say something about what's really happening on the planet right now. It's just amazing. I mean, yeah, Facebook is Facebook, and we know what that's about. Yeah, Twitter is Twitter, we know what that's about, and we know all these other bigger ones, at Instagram, and we know all that.
Yeah.
But what's happening is it's with these shifts and changes, these are very in your face, very fast, very surfacey, non-meaning events. And they happen, you sit there and you watch 20 events in the course of 2 minutes, and they flash into your brain that fast, and you go, what's going on? It's like you get addicted to this. You can't stop watching it.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, you got to check it out. It's crazy, man. And I go, whoa, wait, shut that off.
Yeah, and you know, I've heard of TikTok, but I'm not Imgur. I'll check it out. But what I find, what is the other side of it is that research says that we're bombarded with enough information daily to crash a laptop.
Oh, yeah.
34 gigabytes of information. You know, we're bombarded with that amount. That is crazy.
Yeah.
And so if you go on something like TikTok, is it any surprise people can't concentrate for any length of time? Because that flashing, it means I find that even normal social media, my concentration when I'm reading an article or somebody's written something, I can't be bothered to read anymore because I'm losing that ability to concentrate on something for any length of time simply because of that constant bombardment. That
is absolutely correct, because I'll tell you what happens to me a lot now when I post a memory event on Facebook.
Yeah.
I posted one not too long ago about a picture of Catherine and I 9 years ago. And I said, this picture was taken at the same year we were married. And do you know what everybody said to me underneath the picture?
Congratulations.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
And I didn't have the heart to correct them because I don't want to spend that much time fixing it.
Yeah.
They didn't read. They didn't read the sentence. They didn't take the time. They saw anniversary picture, boom, happy anniversary. They didn't read the whole sentence. And what you're saying is absolutely so true. The people don't take the time to digest what's in front of them in real time. And then have their actions or emotions or feelings or whatever. They just, boom, react to the snapshot of it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is happening. Got to be careful what you post.
Yeah, but that you're right. The people aren't reading. They're not taking the time. They haven't got that. That concentration span.
Oh, it's amazing.
And so then they're skimming over everything, aren't they? They're just taking things at face value.
And then now you've got these uh, platforms called Imgur, and then the other one I just mentioned. What was the name of it? I just mentioned it.
TikTok.
Yeah. They promote 15-second snippets of visual information. So it's like standing in front of a strobe light or being tied to your chair like this and being visually brainwashed by people you don't even know, because they have no meaning to you, to be the reactionary person. You don't really know how to respond to anything anymore. I'm not saying everybody's like that, or you're like that, or I'm like that. I'm just talking about it in general.
It's a phenomenon that's kind of happening. Yeah.
What it's doing to my brain. I mean, I don't think they have any concept. People don't have any concept of the power of what that might be doing to how you process information. That's amazing. Like LinkedIn is boring.
Yeah.
No, LinkedIn is not, it won't fit a kid's brain.
No, and I get what you're saying, because I think I like LinkedIn. I love it because you get conversations on there, but they're interesting conversations. They're not, there's substance to them. People can have a laugh and a joke about things as well, but it seems there's more, as you said, there's more substance to it.
Yeah.
Facebook is
in between.
Yeah, Facebook, I don't know, there just seems to be a lot of people don't share their lives as much. I think what's happening is they'll post something they've seen somewhere else.
Yeah.
So it might be a picture or a video they picked up from somewhere about a cat playing, or it might be some kind of motivational quote, but they're not sharing that. They're hiding behind that now. They're not sharing themselves anymore on Facebook.
That's right.
That's my observation.
Yeah, you don't see who that person really is.
No.
You have to assume that they are that person because of the quote or the video they've shown, when in reality it might be the opposite. So you don't know.
No, it's really odd, because Facebook, when it started, I joined it quite early on, and it used to be about people connecting with each other, and that's what I like about it, because I can connect with people from all around the world that I know. But it will be interesting whether if they've been on holiday or if they've been for a walk, or you're seeing something about what they're doing as a person. I love that. But it's gone away from that now. It's other people's stuff they're putting on there. So is that what they're doing? They just don't like showing themselves.
Well, I wish they'd put our stuff out there.
It's weird though.
You know why? Why? Because there's a lot of substance here. There's 20 to 30 minutes of substance, and it means you got to sit still and actually concentrate and listen. That's why. That's why my videos have, I have a video out there that has, and I had a remark on my video on YouTube. It has 21,000 views. Everybody goes, wow. I said, wow, nothing. That's 10 years old.
Right.
They go, oh. I say, yeah, 21,000 views. There are people on YouTube that get that in 1 hour. I said, the reason I don't have that kind of following and that kind of energy and people wanting to hear my stuff's pretty good on YouTube, actually. I had one guy make a comment on a video, come on, people, subscribe and follow this and should share it. He said that as a comment.
Yeah.
And the reason is because it takes time and energy and focus and concentration on stuff that has substance. So this is substance. That's what I see happening.
Yeah.
So the stuff like I'm talking about on these other platforms, and even a little bit on Facebook and Twitter. Twitter is no substance. it's just a bunch of one-line sentences, either insulting people or finding fault with people or finding fault with something that's going on in the world.
Mm.
Once in a while, you'll hear a positive thing, but it's still very short-lived. It's not very short, no substance on the other stuff. So in a no substance world, an online media, you and I aren't going to hit it big.
No, because people they want that quick fix.
Yeah.
That instant quick fix, and that will lift them and they'll make them feel good.
That's it.
But it's like having
But that's hollow.
It is. It's like having a hit from cigarettes, alcohol, drugs.
Yeah.
Or buying something, because that's that quick fix. But
endorphins.
And
endorphins.
Yeah, it's endorphins and dopamines, and that's it. You just get that quick fix. But then you get disillusioned with that. The brain goes,
yeah.
Well, now I'm looking for it again because I don't feel right. What did I do last time? I know I went out and bought some new clothes. I know. That's what cigarettes are. That's what the nicotine's about. It's that whole reward system, and people don't get it.
No.
It's fascinating to read it all.
It's playing out in social platforms and media exactly as you just described it. And it is an addiction, and people don't even realize they're addicted to it, because I challenge them all the time. I said, put your phone down and shut your computer off. And they go, what? Put your phone down and shut your computer off. We're going to have a family gathering, no phones allowed. What? Mm-hmm. Are you kidding? I don't know. No, that's not going to happen. No, it's not going to happen. There's no way people will do that. They're still so heavily addicted to and connected to, and it's almost maddening, because you can't really talk to anybody anymore.
No. If I have clients, their phone is not allowed on. I mean, the phone's off, out of it.
Oh, big time. In fact, I go one step further. When I have a one-to-one session with somebody or a family, guess what they don't get to have? What? Not only don't they get to have their phones, but they don't get anything to eat or drink.
I only give water.
No.
That's all I supply, because I think
the water away, I took the tea away, I took the coffee away, I take the phones away, I take everything away, and they look at me and I go, no, there's nothing to distract you from anything, and you can't use the water glass as a way to segue to something else and change the topic. Because this is about you and your life, and now we're going to get into it with you, and you're going to need to focus and think. And I've had people many, many times tell me, my brain hurts.
Yes, I get that. I've got a headache now.
Yeah. And I'm going, there you go. Because it's the first time in your life you use the muscle. You really were thinking, and you were really concentrating, and guess what that does? That activates all those cells that weren't activated before, instead of just the drug place in your body called dopamine and the all the gratification drugs that are flowing through your brain to soothe how you feel instead of dealing with how you feel. That's what that is. That's why your brain in your head, you call it a headache. It's just like tired. It's just like tired out. And that's a good thing. And they go, it is? I go, yeah. You really did something today. You looked at what's going on in your life, and now we're going to do something about it. You're going to do it. I'm going to help you if you need it. And they go, wow. And they get it. They get it. I get a lot of people, they get it when they work with you too. I know they do.
Yeah. It's really strange, because I've got another thing that happens quite often is they'll be quite distressed about there's something really stressful or upsetting going on in their lives. And we walk in the door and they say, I'm together, I'm fine. And then within about 2 seconds, They start crying.
Yeah.
Why is it I always cry when I'm here? I go, well, I've just got that knack. But it's because they're connected.
Oh, you know what you need to say to them next time?
What's that?
They say, why is it that I always cry when I'm here? You say, because you went to the grocery store and instead of hoarding toilet roll, you hoarded tissue.
Yeah.
So they could cry.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. It's a good one. Yeah.
That's really funny. So many people went out, and as soon as they heard about COVID-19, they went out and hoarded toilet paper, toilet tissue. I'm going, why? What does that have to do with life? I mean, okay, I know what it has to do with life, but you don't need that many more rolls than before. It's just like you're going to be locked. You know, you can't go anywhere now. So the most important thing in your life is to be able to have toilet tissue.
I wonder where that started. I wonder where it started, though.
I don't know.
Whether somebody said there was a shortage of something like that. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Because it snowballs, doesn't it? It just absolutely just one person says something and then that's it. It's like, whoa, everybody goes.
That's the instant fix stuff that we're involved in. They don't read anything. They just see toilet paper shortage. Boom, everybody goes buy toilet paper.
Yeah.
No, I do the opposite. I better check that out. You know, I'm going to check that one out. I'm not going to go. I don't need any more toilet paper than I already have.
No, it's very very weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why people are.
So I'm going to challenge the audience.
Yeah.
They have a new thing on your phone now, and I don't know if you know this, and on your computer, if you've got a current computer and a current phone, where it talks about the amount of screen time.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, it comes up on my phone every week.
Yeah. And so I'm going to challenge people now to put away the phone and put away the computer every day and make a concerted effort to do something outside of those. Now, I'm not saying they're bad. I think they're really important. Look at us. We're talking about the computer, and thank goodness for the computer.
Yeah.
And this is a very valuable tool right now for us, and maybe even into the future. That's the way it's going to be, and that's cool. But when I'm done doing this program with you, I'm going to shut my computer off, leave it sit here, and I'm not going to have my phones plugged in. I'm not going to touch them. I'm going to go do something else. I might be doing some painting. I might be doing some conversing with Catherine. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm not going to be doing this. So I purposely tell myself to get away from it. And I'm going to challenge people anybody that listens to our program to get out. I want you, first of all, to know how much you're using your phone and your computer. And secondly, you evaluate whether that's too much. And if it is in your mind, back off. See if you can. There's the challenge. See if you can put it away and stay off it. And if you can't, then you better start asking yourself what's going on.
Yeah. That's a really, really good challenge.
Yeah.
I think we'll leave our audience with that one and see what they come back with.
Okay. Be interesting.
Good to you?
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you'd like to know more about me, go to my website, wendykatewell.co.uk, where you can find out about my services and how to contact me. Until next time, bye!